Welcome back, everybody, to the heart of the desert for the second event of the Pesky's Marble Championship here in 2025, block pushing. After the first event, we saw tons of action, and now we have our first team event of the season here in the blocks. The crowd is very excited to be here, and I am as well. Hello, everybody. I am PeskyBird. I am joined this time by Spenny in the commentary booth. Spenny, we saw some great action in the first event. What did you think about it?
Well, I thought it was a fantastic opener for Pesky's Marble Championship Season 9. Of course, I am so happy to be back. And today we have a very hard-hitting event, block pushing. 4 runs for these teams. The best 2 runs in all 4 lanes will be their total score. So here we get started with the first run. A bit of a delay on the bottom, and we lose a marble in the, third lane. An interesting start to this event.
Rocky Rollers get the best push here, out near 25. Surging Storms are the ones who lose the marble. And you see these scores there. The green will indicate if the score is adds to the total, and the right column will determine their full scores. The Surging Storms get the best push. Looking like that second lane there might be the best lane to be on, but they get the best push here. Not quite as good as what the Rocky Rollers did, so we'll see their totals so far, and the Rocky Rollers will have the top score through 2 runs, but that will be changing with 2 runs to go.
Yes, now Rocky Rollers on the bottom. We have lost another marble. It is the Green Dragons this time. Third lane could be a little bit dangerous. But again, that second lane, this time the Phoenix Force taking the best push, but I don't think it's too amazing. We have 3 improvements here. And now we go into the 4th run.
And they're off, and the Green Dragons get the best push in that middle lane there, and I think that's the best push we've seen so far in that middle lane. Yep, that's definitely better than Rocky Rollers. And the rest of them not having pretty mediocre runs, but Rocky Rollers and Surging Storms will improve their score, but the Green Dragons will jump up into first place and set the benchmark for this event. And going forward, each round score will be judged based off where they are with their current score in that round, so each round we'll see improvements as we go into the second heat. Fruity Flyers, Orange Angels, River Rapids, and Lemonheads. Orange Angels in that second lane get the best push.
Fairly close here, though. The River Rapids not too far off of the Orange Angels. We have a 21-7 there with a 17 on top. That's not too great, but we move on to the second runs now. Is it going to be the River Rapids? We lose a marble in lane 3, and the best pushes in lane 2. This seems to be a bit of a trend here in this event.
So this heat much weaker than the previous heat. Not even getting close to the 24-25 mark. They're way down currently, though. The River Rapids are in second place, mostly due to them having a run in that second lane there. We get another marble loss from the Fruity Flyers here. Lemonheads, they're going to get out to 23, so decently respectable in this heat comparatively. They jump up to 4th here. The entire heat behind the first heat going in through 3 runs.
And we are going to have a close run here, all of them separated by not many centimeters at all. But again, that second lane, Fruity Flyer is going to go furthest. River Rapids on the bottom, second furthest. Orange Angels. The Fruity Flyer is the only improvement in that run. The Lemonheads, they're going to be very happy with that. But are any of them going to top any of the runs from Heat 1? Not entirely sure as we move on to Heat C. Team Oasis, Team Infrared, the Saw Sharks, and the Mocha Missiles. Here we go.
On the top lane here. It is really important to perform in that second lane, as we've seen so far. Team Infrared get not the greatest push in that second lane. Team Oasis will lose a marble, so that's going to put them on the back foot to start. But you get 1 run in each lane, so improvements are still to come for each team.
Yes, not a regular lane to lose a marble. And Team Oasis on the bottom. I think we're going to see our first non-lane 2 win. Let's have a look here on the side camera. Barely. Yes, they do. Meanwhile, lane 3, the Mocha Missiles lose a marble again. Finally, lane 2 does not win, but it's still fairly close. We move on to run 3. Can the Mocha Missiles take advantage? Team Oasis get very close again. Team Oasis look like they're certainly performing in this event, and they have yet to have a run in lane 2. Meanwhile, Saw Shark's on the top. That wasn't very good.
16-4. Team Oasis slots into 5th place currently. But can they improve in this final run where they're in that best lane? And it looks like they will, getting out towards 23 there. Not as great as what we saw in the first heats, but definitely good comparative to the others in this event. They're going to slot into 4th place, so they do beat one team in the first heat. Saw Sharks, though, slot into last.
Interesting. A lot of these great pushes came from the first heat. None of these teams really able to manage that. Shadowrunners, Leaping Lizards, the Eclipses, and the Misty Melons here as they get started. How is the Leaping Lizards going to do in that second lane? That's going to be a decent push. Not sure if it's going to go the distance. Maybe, let's have a look here, about 23. And that is their one and done in lane 2. But we have seen that lane 2 can be beaten. Shadowrunners, Misty Melons, Eclipses with a decent run on the bottom as we head into the second run.
Each team rotating up a lane here, and the Shadowrunners are going to get the best run on the bottom lane, pushing 23 nearly to 24 there.
Wow.
Really great push from them, and that might really help them considering what we've seen in the other lanes so far. They jump up into 2nd provisionally, but that's only through the first 2 pushes of every single heat. So what can they do to top that here? They're going to lose a marble here, and that's going to stall them out.
Of course, because each team gets a run in each lane, losing a marble is not a total disaster, especially since it's lane 3. You almost expect that to happen. The other 3 teams having improvements as we head into the next run. Shadowrunners are in lane 2, and they're going to have a fantastic push.
They were provisionally first after the 3rd runs, and I think this is just going to cement their victory here with a push near 25, and it'll be more than enough, and the Shadowrunners will dethrone the Green Dragons and capture gold in block pushing. Great job for them. One of their only strong performances has been in team events, and that will continue here. Gold medal for the Shadowrunners. Green Dragons only managed the silver, and the Rocky Rollers will get the bronze.
The hosts, Team Oasis, managing a 5th place. The team will be happy with that. But the Shadowrunners on top, gold medal in the final run of block pushing.
See, after 2 strong events, the Shadowrunners jump up by 1 point over the Fruity Flyers and Green Dragons into 1st place. A lot of teams very close together, but Misty Melon's still only on 1 point after 2 events. We'll see how the competition shapes up next time in the long jump. Till next time, thank you for watching.